The other day, I was walking home when I noticed a group of ants trying to carry a potato chip. And I don't mean a tiny crumb. I mean a piece so big it looked like they were moving furniture. There must have been, I don't know, 20 of them? Some were pulling, some were pushing. One of them looked like he was just there for emotional support. They kept bumping into rocks, falling into tiny cracks, completely ignoring the fact that they could have just eaten it where it was. And that's when I started wondering, if a handful of ants can carry something that ridiculous, could 100 of them lift a human? Because people always say ants are incredibly strong, like absurdly strong. The kind of strong that makes you wonder if they've been hiding something from us. Imagine waking up tomorrow and every ant on Earth just decides, yeah, today's the day. No warning, no announcement, just millions of tiny gym bros looking for bigger challenges. You'd see one dragging a French fry, another carrying a dead beetle, and somewhere 100 ants slowly surrounding a sleeping guy in the park. Not because they're evil, just because they're curious. Like, I bet we can lift this one. Then another ant says, Steve, that's a whole human. And Steve goes, so? Honestly, 100 doesn't even sound like that many. You could probably find 100 ants just by dropping half a cookie and waiting 5 minutes. Maybe that's why they always seem so confident. They're never alone. Every ant acts like if things go wrong, about 99 coworkers are just around the corner. But here's the thing. Being ridiculously strong doesn't automatically mean you can lift anything. There's one tiny detail that everyone's forgetting, and it's the difference between looking like a superhero and becoming one. So, could 100 ants actually lift a human? Well, not exactly. Here's the part nobody tells you. When people say ants can lift 50 times their own body weight, that sounds insane. Until you remember, an ant weighs almost nothing. It's like saying your USB stick can bench press another USB stick. Technically impressive, but it's still 2 USB sticks. Let's be generous. Imagine every ant is having the greatest day of its life. No injuries, no coffee breaks, no one pretending to work. Just 100 highly motivated ants all giving 110%. Together, they could lift about 25 grams, which sounds like a lot. So, can 100 ants lift a human? No, not even close. But here's the weird part. If 100 ants all decided to climb onto you at exactly the same time, you'd probably lift yourself faster than they ever could. Which means in a very indirect way, the ants still win.